Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Denise. I'm a manifestation coach. And if you would like to book one-on-one coaching with me, there's a link in the description box below. If you want to learn more about manifestation and law of assumption, please feel free to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel. Today, I'm going to talk more about signs because since my last video on signs was published, there were some comments and it seems like there's some confusion about either what I said or just what it really is. And so we're going to talk more about that. So I want to start by letting you know that it would be a very incredibly, wildly lucrative, it could be a very lucrative business model for me if I were to string you guys along and let you believe that signs are showing you you're on the right track, that it's the universe letting you know that if you're seeing your person's name or the type of car that they drive, that you're all good and that means you're doing a great job and keep going. That could be very lucrative. However, I do not want to crutch your manifestation journey. I do not want to enable it. I want you guys to succeed. And if you're in the beginning stages, and if you're not, if you are at a place where it's wobbly or you're just learning this or you're just practicing it, the earlier you start with the truth, the better off you're going to be. It doesn't make any sense to pretend that if you believe this bullshit just to keep you going, that you're going to be better off in the end, because it's much easier to learn something right the first time than to retrain and relearn it, which is what most of us are doing with this anyway. We've learned one way of believing the world operates most of or our whole lives, and then you're suddenly starting to learn that it's actually the complete opposite. So from there, I want you to be empowered with the truth. And if you're manifesting initials, anything that's not your desired manifestation, that does not necessarily mean you're on the right track. I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't. It can, but it doesn't. Seeing their vehicle, seeing their initials, seeing the whatever, y'all's favorite movie or the song you guys used to play to each other or anything like that. Manifesting those things does not necessarily indicate you're on the right track, because that manifestation is completely separate and has absolutely nothing to do with any other manifestation, especially the one you want, which is, I'm assuming, committed relationship. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but what that means when you're manifesting those things is your reticular activating system, your RAS, is filtering in and out the things that your subconscious has accepted. That's it. That's all it means. So congratulations, you can live from the end of your SP's vehicle. You can live from the end of seeing their name. You can live from the end of hearing that song. And that makes a lot of sense because these are things that are embedded in you when you think of them. You have experience with them. And unfortunately, if you're manifesting your SP's car, unfortunately, it could be because you have been obsessively looking for it. And even worse, it could be because you have been obsessively looking for it to see if that 3P is still around. So that would indicate that you're not on the right track. Like, again, the manifestation of the car is completely separate, but what's the intention and the assumption that's manifesting that car? What is the belief that has been accepted by your subconscious that is then allowing your RAS to filter it through that's manifesting that? So it doesn't mean you're on the right track, and I don't want you to think it does. You know you're on the right track when you are consciously and naturally starting to think more positively from the end of your desired outcome. That's when you're on the right track. Now, the benefit about manifesting things, signs, whatever you want to call them, and then the benefit, how it can help you and how it can keep you going and motivate you is by reinforcing within yourself that you made that happen. You manifested that. That's how powerful you are. You brought that in. You selected that from the quantum field. Your subconscious allowed it to come through, produced it for you, printed it for you, whatever you want to call it, however you want to conceptualize it. But knowing that you're so powerful that you are allowing and or disallowing every single thing that you become consciously aware of in your reality. And that every single thing has nothing to do with anything else unless you make it mean it does, unless you are connecting all those dots. So if you're manifesting your SP's car everywhere, and if you are naturally, or at least consciously practicing to live from the idea that that's a beautiful thing and that you can see yourself in that car and you can't wait to go cruise around with them in that car, like, yeah, you're on the right track. But that's the indicator, not just the car. So I don't want you to put power in the things you're manifesting. I want you to put your power in you, because the things you're manifesting are coming from you. And the most important thing about everything that you're manifesting is, what are your assumptions about it? What do you think it means? How does it make you feel when you see it? And if it makes you feel anxious or uncomfortable, then that's an indicator that you're not on the right track. Or if, you see their name and you suddenly freak out and think about a third party, or you see the car and you're not on the right track. So again, it has nothing to do with the actual manifestation. It has to do with you, your self-concept, your state of consciousness, your thoughts, assumptions, and beliefs. And I want you to, right now, as early on, immediately be empowered in knowing that you're manifesting everything. There's nothing outside of you feeding you anything, giving you anything, guiding you, telling you you're on the right track. It's all you. And one manifestation has absolutely nothing to do with the other. And that's it. You're incredibly powerful. You can manifest anything that you desire so long as you can practice thinking from the having of it, thinking from the fulfillment of it. And I know you all can do that. It does take practice, but you can do it. All right. So there's my little video about that, a little more about signs. And then I'll probably do another video later today just on a new topic, because why not? All right. Love you guys. I'll see you next video.